So in one of my recent videos of no contact, somebody commented if they should actually answer the call that she has been given to him, the calls that he has been receiving, right? And so when I seen that question, there's a lot of things that's going to run through my mind regardless. Like, why is she calling you? Of course she's breaking no communication, but why is she calling you? I made a video that explains how no contact, sometimes when she does break it, is to test you and see your reaction, and you can't cave in. That's one thing for sure. However, another question that I had for that fella is, why are you even doing no contact to begin with? Because how I also look at it is that, are you done? Is this finalized? Are you never going back? Like, have you made up your mind she's just wasting your time? Or have you made up your mind that I don't want to do the no contact for some weeks, some months, and then get back to good standing with her, and then one day later, or even same day, or just a week of being on good terms, and then we're right back to doing no contact once more? So those are the things that you have to be considerate of, because that's going to help you understand where you're at. Remember, how is it affecting your state of mind, your productivity? Is it hindering your growth? And if y'all want like really exclusive content, when I dive deeper into this stuff, when I even give you more stories and just a whole lot of other content that I cannot be uploading on here, you can become a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Both of them are going to provide exclusive content that, like I said, you'll never see on here. And I get more on one-on-one. I speak to you guys directly through the messages and comments. And again, y'all can always comment on here. I like to help y'all on here, but definitely Patreon and members get that one-on-one connection, and I really prioritize you guys heavily. And so just if you want that content that you won't get on here, even getting to see other sides of my stuff, like behind the scenes, just different ideas of topics too, it's all going to be on those other links that I have linked down below, so make sure you check it out after this video. Now back to this situation and how I see also many comments. And one day maybe I'll do like a responding back to comments, because I feel like that would be interesting. Like, get some of the top comments or get the most asked questions and do a whole video. If y'all want to see that, or if you simply just want a part 2 of this video or any other video, let me know. And questions and concerns, all that other stuff, let me know in the comment section. Now, if it's going to be that you're in a situation where most times, again, this is a comment that I normally see often, most times she's doing something to get back in your life, if you still have no made up decision of this is not it, you don't want to deal with this no more, or she's not even worth it to this extent, then she's going to kind of like string you along like a yo-yo. And I have to say it like this because that's just the truth of the matter. That's why like I've created ebooks and master classes that explain to you how a woman's like there's going to be the mind games. Sometimes, unfortunately, she might be a manipulator or a narcissist. She's going to throw these things at you, and your job is always to never fail. There's not, oh, I can fail one time. No. Now, if you've already like caved in when she broke no contact, or you gave her more, or let's say you said to her, oh yeah, like I'm good, I don't have that, or hey, I'm good, I hope you're doing well, if she's just checking up on you, like what's the point of even having that conversation? Because she gets satisfaction and validation knowing that she could get something out of you. And a good way I always will put it, and I'll try to remind y'all of this a lot because I feel like it will be helpful, but a great way actually, is that you have to remember, if she did that to you and you're responsive and you're still communicating, you're telling her that you can't help yourself and you're weak. And just to reverse it, if you did something crazy or you did something wild, disrespectful, you just made her feel like she has to have no communication with you, and yet when you reach out to her and she goes ahead and accepts you back in, what happens then? You are getting a woman that's telling you, well, I can't help myself, right? Like, let's compare it to when some females go back with the cheater. When some females just be like, well, I can't help myself, even though he's a rude boy or a bad boy or he's harsh. And I'm not saying these females are all good or they don't have no reason for a guy to do that. And I also don't condone cheating or anything like that, infidelity, no. But what I'm saying is that those are the times where she goes back and she just can't help herself. So I really want that to settle into your brain, so you can be like, okay, well, if I was doing this on her and she still kept accepting me back in, I would just feel like, oh dang, she must love me, or she must care about me, or there's just something about me, right? So again, with the answering and picking up those phone calls, really ask yourself, why are you doing it? And ultimately the answer is going to be no, you don't need to. And also just simply don't waste your time. You don't need to talk to her. You don't need to give her any slight insight or any idea that she could come back or get any access back to you, those sorts of stuff, in any sort of way. Now, I will definitely dive more into this topic and tell you, if this happens, do this, and just different scenarios and all these questions that you have. I'll try my best to bring it up in videos so you guys can understand what could help your particular situation. In the meantime, bring that focus back to you, see where you can make more progress or help yourself out, and let no contact be something that just works on its own. Because when you start that no contact, you're bringing everything back to yourself. The focus, the progress, you're determined, I'm not going back, I'm not going to get played with, oh, she thinks she can just reach out or hit me up and call like I'm just going to answer. No, you have to remember your value, your worth. You're standing up for yourself, showing to her like, that's not it, that's not going to work with me. It can work with somebody else, or you've done it before. Or you think that, oh, this is how you could just go through life and everything's just going to be sweet, cupcakes, lovely desserts, chocolate, can't forget about chocolate. But no, it does not work like that. And there's no better way to show her that she lost that position in your life than you showing to her, hey, you don't get a phone call back. And showing, that's a key word. Your actions, that's a key word, because what you're doing is showing, hey, the reason why I am not calling you and I stopped doing that, and now you're calling me or texting me or reaching out in some form, is because you know you're wrong now, or you know you do want someone like me in your life. However, you have to go through the consequences of your actions that brought you to where you're at currently, which is simply no communication. And like all those books that I have with like how to attract women you want, how to get her missing you, the reason why I even have them all in bundle deals, because they all give you insight of different women that you're dealing with, what you got to be up for, what you got to be ready to do with them, to handle them and deal with them properly. When a woman realizes that you're just not that guy to play with, and also the certain stuff that you are fixing and helping yourself get better at and your improvements, all that is becoming a huge combination, and you basically ultimately become a triple threat to that woman, where it's like, oh man, he got it all around. All right, be that guy. Check out all those links, and I hope this was helpful. Comment for a part 2 and all that other good stuff. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye, y'all.
Or if there's other stuff that you have going on, it could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. You could attract women you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Are self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why, and I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.